Member for North Vancouver-Lonsdale.
With over 4,000 citizens, the Squamish Nation is made up of Coast Salish people who have lived in their territory in Greater Vancouver, Howe Sound, and the Squamish River watershed for at least 10,000 years based on archaeological record. 5 decades after the creation of the Indian Reserve System by the federal government, 16 communities that were regarded as separate Indian bands united as the Squamish Nation on July 23, 1923, in what is known as the Amalgamation. Squamish territory measures 6,732 square kilometers, but after the Indian Act forced people onto reserves, the Squamish people were living in a number of Indian reserves encompassing 28.28 square kilometers, scattered from Vancouver to Gibson's Landing to the area north of Howe Sound. But they've been rebuilding, and in the words of Squamish Nation Councillor Kalsalem, they are becoming powerful in their territory once more. In addition to being a partner of MST Development Corporation, the nation itself is becoming one of the most powerful land developers in the Metro Vancouver region. Last year, they announced their plans to build 6,000 new units in 11 towers on reserve land at the southern foot of Burrard Street Bridge on False Creek. The vast majority of these new units will be purpose-built rental. Called Sanok, this development is a $3 billion development that will help the nation develop economically with the intended revenue to pay for social services and housing. Some people are calling it the single largest development on First Nations land in Canada. Then they created a not-for-profit housing society called Hiyam Ta Squamish Housing Society, which aims to bring many Squamish citizens home into their communities by building over 1,000 units of affordable and supportive non-market rental housing with rents tied to income. Mr. Speaker, everyone in this House should have an understanding of what colonialism has done to Indigenous people like those who make up the Squamish Nation. Stripped of their land, their language, their culture, what Sanok and Hiyam Ta Squamish represent is more than economic development. It's a way forward and a way to bring people together so that they can heal in the love and support of their community. Because Hiyam Ta Squamish literally means the Squamish are coming home. Thank you.